Hey everybody, Joey here from Joey's Garage. Today I got a new product review. Something new, something different. I got a new hobby. So let's go ahead and shut this all down. I'm starting something else. No, I'm just kidding. I just figured out something. I actually ran across it on YouTube about lockpicking. And I actually needed that skill. It was crazy. I was like, hey, I need to do that. And it looks very simple. So for you who first tuned in because you saw the description, yeah, I got a lockpicking set off of Amazon for about 25 bucks, I think it was. 2-day delivery to my door. Pretty awesome. And it comes with the acrylic little padlock, I guess it is, and a cool little case with a whole bunch of different types of picks. I don't know. I'm a beginner. Like I said, all I know is there's some rakes, there's some picks, there's some tension wrenches. It looks pretty good. So I'm going to go over the actual product first that I got off of Amazon for those who actually tuned in. And then afterwards, for those people who actually watch my garage, you'll find out why I'm doing it. So let's do that first. Alright, so this is what came off of Amazon, like I said, for about $25. I got the acrylic lock, has a key so I can practice, and it has a whole bunch of picks. Like I said, I'm just learning, so don't listen to me. It has picks, it has rakes, city rake for wafers, I believe, and it has some, this is for shutters, I think it was, and it has some, if I can get them, some tension wrenches. So I got one tension wrench, and there should be another one hiding in here, if I can get it. Let's see, it's hiding. I'll dump them out. There we go. So first off, the case. Fake leather. And for some reason, if it focuses, it says World Peace. I don't know about that. Yeah, World Peace, good job, yeah. But on the buckle, or the button, so we got some tension wrenches. We have a small one, if that, you can see that. That may not show up. And it has a larger one, the two. One is a Z shape, and the other one is just a one-sided one. That's kind of bent. That was probably me playing with the lock over there. I was like a kid on Christmas when I first got it. So let's see here. One, for a good example, would be this one. This halftime, I think it's called, or flag post. I've heard all kinds of things. This is about how they come. They come in the black metal, very rough. You run your finger on this, you can feel pits on the edges. It's very sharp. You can feel the burrs all around. So that's what you're going to get. And when I was playing with it, I have this actual pick or a hook that I polished up with some 20 grit sandpaper or 2000 grit sandpaper wet dry. It feels much better. Very, very better. And I actually sharpened it up quite a bit when I was polishing it, because I like the feel of that. When I first was starting out, for a day now, I wasn't getting too much feedback with this other one. What another one? Here we go. See, like, flagpole, but yeah. So I wasn't getting too much feedback. I was getting a lot of drag right here. I could feel it. So I very finely polished it up, got a good hook on there, so I can actually go into those pins and actually feel them. And as you can see in here when I'm talking about pins, is with this one, you can come in here and you can get a really good feel of exactly what you're touching. And that's what I was looking for. I wanted to know exactly where I was without looking at the lock. I would actually close my eyes so I can feel it. And feel as I'm going into the grooves, as I hit a pin, and as I move on to the next one. I'm loving this. I'm sure it's not the most efficient one. It would probably break off, but as a beginner, I like that. I like that little feel that I can feel as I drag it across. I hit that cylinder wall, pop into that pin, it sets, comes back out, and then I can feel coming across the lock base again, or body, or cylinder, or whatever it's called. Hit that next one, and I can go in. That is an awesome thing right there. I love that. Other than that, as I said, you know, you have some wafer ones. That's what comes in the set, you know, typical. The case, as I said, fake leather, soft on the inside, but as you saw, I put all these things in. I'm not going to go through it. And then you put in your tension wrenches right over here. You got your whole set together. You don't want to lose anything. You close it up. Alright, so I need my regular hook or offset, what I don't know what that's called. And I need a tension wrench. Well, my tension wrench is all the way down at the bottom. So I'm going to have to try and shake them out, try and fight them, and in the end, you got to dump all your stuff out. So it is what it is, like I said. So with this type of set, very good for beginners. The metal right here too, very sharp on the edges, very uncomfortable. I wish I would have found one with like a plastic. I've seen those before. It's like hard plastic or kind of a silicone. So it's very more comfortable, because what I'm going to do for a week is just practice. And as you keep just practicing, you know, I have a tension wrench right there. Right here, it starts cutting into your fingers. So if you find these kind of wrenches, they're pretty good. I mean, the steel, very springy. It's not soft. It's not bending. As you can see, it's pretty good steel. But right here, it's just horribly sharp and uncomfortable. So I'm practicing my tension. I'm practicing going pin by pin by pin. And as you practice, it starts cutting into here. It starts cutting in your finger. And of course, on this one, if you polish it up, it's a little bit better. But you got to round out those edges also, because they have some pretty sharp edges on here. So when you polish them up, definitely polish and round off these edges also, so it's a little bit more comfortable. It's a very definitely unfinished fit, or you know. So that's what it's like. You know, you're practicing, and it just hurts. It's uncomfortable. And you're just like, man, I don't want to do this. You know, I don't want to practice. But if it was plastic, silicone, oh, it would feel so much better. So I'm not too happy with this. And as course, you know, just a regular silicone lock. I've popped it open a couple times, just practicing with it, practicing with the pins. Just like everybody says, I mean, these are good for practicing. You can get that where you're feeling it and you just can't get the lock, so you can turn it over and be like, oh, okay, I overset one of those pins. Okay, well, that pin isn't set. I skipped that pin, which is good, but the tolerance is on it where it's not good. I mean, you have to kind of wrench it over pretty hard with the tension wrench, where typically I've heard that you need slight pressure. Other than that, I mean, it's all right to practice. Like I said, I'm going to do it for a week, and then I'm going to move on to the master lock. That's going to be my goal. Master lock number 3. So if you stop watching now after doing the product review, that's what I'm doing. But I'm going to go back and finish up my video. And I'm back. I hope everybody didn't get tuned off or, you know, about these different types of picks. It's a pretty interesting hobby. I found it over on YouTube. Like I said, I was just kind of circling around, just watching videos. I was actually watching Randy Santel, you know, food eater. And somehow this came next up. It was recommended. So I was like, let's see how lock picking is. And I was like, oh, shoot. I need my lock picked right here. For those who don't know or who watch this show often, I'm always using this as a stand. I'm working on it. I'm doing stuff because I can't use it. This is a Craftsman bench, and I'll probably show up a full view right now. And it's pretty cool. I mean, it's a Craftsman. It's awesome for tools. I have nothing inside of it because it's locked. I got it for free. I was like, oh, sweet. I didn't even think of asking the owner or even checking before he took off that I can't get into it. I can't use it. This thing is just a big pile of metal right here that I can't use. There's nothing I can do with this except for use it as a table and hang out with you guys. So that was number 1. I need this lock picked. I need to open up. I don't care about a key. A key's about $10 just to turn this thing so I can use it, and I'm not going to lock it again. I'm not going to lock up my tools. I mean, I should, but I'm not going to because I'm going to lose the key. So that was the main thing. I need this unlocked so I can start using this and clearing out my cluttered up table over there. So that's my goal. I saw this online, and that's the second part. Usually when I learned about, you know, working on cars, working on carburetors, all that kind of engines, that kind of stuff, it was a kind of apprenticeship type where I learned from friends, family, of actually working with them. But I don't know anybody who locks picks. I can't just call up my buddy and say, hey, I need my lock pick. No one does it. So I'm going to have to try and learn how to do it so I can do it. So that's going to be the goal. I'm going to try and learn off of YouTube how to do a new hobby, a new skill pretty much. So I'm going to try for a week with that practice lock. I'm going to see how easy it is to pick a master lock. You saw that during the review part. These, I've heard, are pretty easy to pick. I mean, I don't know if that's what everybody says, but those are professional lock pickers. I don't even know how to pick locks. I'm learning right now. So those are my two new goals that I'm going to have some fun with. 1 week from now, I'm going to come back. I'm going to try and open up my Craftsman bench and start using this. And I'm going to see how easy it is to pick a master lock, a padlock. So I'm going to bust this open, put those tools in, and open it up, I guess. But that's what's going on. Hopefully you guys stayed with me rambling on and on. With that, as always, thank you for watching. Appreciate the comments. If you have a better pick lock set, or I guess whatever you call it, leave me and drop me a comment in the thing below. I like it. I need a new set because, like I said, I don't like this one very much, but I do want a set around that I can use whenever I need it. So I'm probably going to use this one, do whatever with it, and get a new set that I can keep in my bench that's open. So drop me a comment if you'd like that. If you're interested in lock picking also, there's 2 of them that I found are awesome. Bosnian Bill and the Lock Picking Lawyer. Those 2 are awesome. I'm putting up their graphics right here just because their videos are awesome. They go into crazy stuff that I will never get to, but the basics they go into also, and man, they make it seem like, man, I'll be able to get these things and done, pow, magic, boom. We'll see. So thanks for watching. As always, ride safe, drive safe, and at least keep 2 wheels on the road.